The United Kingdom has made a pivotal announcement in its ongoing support for Ukraine, marking a significant moment in the country's foreign policy and its stance on European security. This move is being closely watched by international observers and has sent ripples through diplomatic circles across Europe and beyond. On January 9, 2026, the British government unveiled a commitment of $200 million, equivalent to about $270 million US dollars, to bolster preparations for a potential deployment of British troops to Ukraine. This funding is a substantial increase compared to previous aid packages, and it reflects the growing seriousness with which the UK views the ongoing conflict. Unlike earlier support, which focused mainly on financial and humanitarian aid, this new commitment is about readiness for direct military involvement. The UK is now preparing for the possibility of having its own soldiers on the ground, a step that would represent a dramatic escalation and a new phase of international engagement in the region. British Defence Minister John Healey personally traveled to Kyiv to deliver the news, meeting with President Zelensky and other top Ukrainian officials. His visit was a powerful gesture of solidarity, demonstrating the UK's unwavering support for Ukraine's sovereignty and its people during this critical time. Importantly, the allocated funds are not intended for immediate deployment of troops. Instead, they are being used to ensure that the UK and its allies are fully prepared should a multinational force be required in the future, whether to secure a ceasefire, enforce a peace agreement, or respond to unforeseen developments on the ground. The timing of this announcement is especially significant, coming just days after another devastating Russian missile attack in Ukraine. The UK's response underscores the urgency and gravity with which it views the deteriorating security situation, and its determination to act decisively in support of its allies. By drawing directly from the UK's core defence budget, this decision signals not only a deliberate policy shift, but also a long-term commitment to the security and stability of Europe. It is a clear message that the UK is prepared to take concrete steps, alongside its partners, to defend shared values and uphold peace in the region. To grasp the weight of the UK's announcement, we must remember Ukraine's ongoing struggle. Years of war have devastated cities, displaced millions, and tested the nation's resolve. International support, financial, military, and humanitarian, has been vital for Ukraine's survival and resistance. As the war drags on, the focus is shifting from immediate aid to long-term security guarantees. The UK's move to prepare for troop deployment is a direct response to Ukraine's need for lasting protection. The daily threat from advanced weaponry, like hypersonic missiles, underscores the urgency for robust international cooperation. This evolving support aims to ensure Ukraine's sovereignty and build a secure future beyond the battlefield. The UK's $270 million commitment is more than just a symbolic gesture. It's a strategic investment in military readiness and future security. This funding is designed to ensure that British forces and their allies are fully prepared to respond to evolving threats in the region. A significant portion of the funds will go toward upgrading military vehicles, equipping them with state-of-the-art technology and enhanced armor. This will not only improve their mobility and resilience on the battlefield, but also increase the safety of the troops who rely on them. The investment will also see the integration of cutting-edge communication systems, allowing for secure, real-time coordination between units. This is especially vital for multinational operations, where seamless communication can make the difference between success and failure. Another major focus is counter-drone defense. The UK will invest in advanced radar systems, electronic jamming devices, and interceptor drones. These technologies are essential for detecting, disrupting, and neutralizing hostile aerial threats, which have become increasingly common in modern warfare. Troop readiness is a top priority. The funding will support intensive training programs and detailed logistical planning, ensuring that soldiers are well prepared for the unique operational challenges they may face in Ukraine's complex environment. These preparations mean that, if called upon, any future deployment will be highly capable, adaptable, and able to operate in close coordination with international partners. This comprehensive approach covers every aspect of readiness, from vehicles and communications to drone defense and personnel training, creating a robust and flexible force. Ultimately, the UK is building a force that stands ready to help secure peace and stability in Ukraine, demonstrating its commitment to international security and cooperation. The UK's funding is the result of months of high-level diplomatic talks and a shared vision among European leaders for a more secure and stable continent. These discussions have taken place against a backdrop of ongoing conflict and uncertainty in Eastern Europe, making the stakes higher than ever. On January 7, 2026, a historic Coalition of the Willing Summit convened in Brussels, bringing together UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The summit was marked by a sense of urgency and unity, as leaders recognized the need for coordinated action. Their joint declaration of intent lays out the groundwork for a future multinational deployment in Ukraine. Unlike previous military interventions, this mission is designed to focus on peacekeeping, stabilization, and humanitarian support, rather than direct combat operations. The document also emphasizes the importance of upholding international law and protecting civilian lives. This coalition approach allows for agile, decisive action, even in the absence of unanimous international consensus. By working together outside traditional frameworks, these nations can respond more quickly to emerging threats and changing circumstances on the ground. The leadership shown by the UK and France sends a powerful signal to other European nations and the wider international community. It demonstrates a willingness to take responsibility for Ukraine's long-term security and encourages others to join in planning for a peaceful future. For Ukraine, the declaration represents more than just words on paper. It offers hope for a future beyond war, backed by tangible commitments from key European partners. These pledges include not only military support, but also economic aid and reconstruction assistance. This diplomatic breakthrough paves the way for the detailed military and financial planning now underway, setting the stage for a new era of cooperation and support for Ukraine's sovereignty and recovery. Central to these agreements is the proposed Multinational Force for Ukraine, or MNFU. The MNFU would provide a physical deterrent, ensuring any peace agreement or ceasefire is respected. Unlike previous aid, this involves Allied troops on Ukrainian soil, focusing on stabilization, demining, infrastructure protection, and training. The multinational nature spreads responsibility and sends a powerful message of unity. The UK, France, and Ukraine have laid the groundwork. Next comes detailed planning for the force's size, composition, and rules of engagement. The UK's funding is a crucial first step, enabling these preparations. The MNFU aims to give Ukraine the confidence to rebuild and secure lasting peace. The UK isn't acting alone. France is also stepping up as a key leader in the MNFU initiative. President Macron has signaled France's willingness to contribute thousands of troops, making this a truly collaborative European effort. The Franco-British partnership gives the force credibility and encourages other nations to join. The UK is taking a prepare and be ready approach, investing now so troops can deploy quickly if needed. Final troop numbers are still under discussion, reflecting the gravity and complexity of such a mission. This strategy balances strong commitment with careful, responsible planning. The UK is also boosting Ukraine's immediate defenses with the Octopus interceptor drone program. Announced in Kyiv, the UK will begin mass-producing these drones, based on a Ukrainian design, in January 2026. Thousands will be delivered monthly, providing a critical shield against enemy drones. This partnership combines Ukrainian battlefield innovation with British manufacturing power. The Octopus drones are designed to intercept and neutralize hostile drones, protecting troops and infrastructure. This initiative complements the MNFU, supporting Ukraine both now and in the future. It's a clear example of how technology and international cooperation are shaping modern warfare. The UK's initiative is part of a broader global effort to support Kyiv. Countries worldwide have provided advanced weapons, economic aid, and now, plans for peacekeeping. As the war evolves, so does international support, shifting from emergency aid to building lasting security. The MNFU is a forward-thinking step, aiming to deter future aggression and guarantee Ukraine's sovereignty. Its presence would signal that an attack on Ukraine is an attack on the entire coalition. This layered approach, strong Ukrainian defense, backed by international guarantees, is seen as the best path to peace. The UK's funding signals that world powers are committed to a secure, sovereign Ukraine. The UK and France's decisions could mark a turning point for European security. Planning for a multinational force is a bold shift toward direct, long-term commitment. If successful, the MNFU could become a model for international peace enforcement. For Ukraine, this means hope for rebuilding and a future free from constant threat. For Europe, it signals a more unified, assertive security posture and deeper cooperation. The path ahead is challenging, but these first steps are crucial for lasting peace. By investing in peace as seriously as in war, Europe is working toward a future where security is shared by all.